Greetings from the veteran. This is Operation Barbarossa, January of 40, the Comintern. Previously, in Operation Barbarossa, on this turn, the Germans declared war on me, captured Transcaucasia, aligning Turkey. Boo! And they captured the great city of Leningrad, rude, and aligned Finland. Germans and Italians looking pretty well, although hoping my crippling of their fleet in the Med slows down the Italians. We shall see. Anyways, first up for this turn will be my tech rolls. So, with three major factories, because I have Leningrad is under German control with the major factory there, I'll roll for, my first roll will be for advanced artillery. 11, yes. Score, I finish advanced artillery, complete that. Next, I'll roll for wartime economy. 3, that's a miss. And lastly, improved factories. 8, I get improved factories. So I complete that as well. Oh, and to note a couple things. Germany actually finished improved factories this turn and got to stage 3 with wartime economy this turn. They had moved up their tech wrong the previous turn. And also, Germany had the navies misrepresented on the board for both UK and the US on their turn. Germany had the UK Navy in Season 25, and that was incorrect. It's actually in Season 24. So he convoyed there, and that's gonna have to be changed. I don't know what the fix is for that yet. And also he moved the coastal sub up to Season 22, and he rolled the defensive rolls for the British ships, but he didn't have the American light cruiser and destroyer in the season as well. They would also have fired back. So we'll have to get a fix for that soon. I don't know if he would have changed where he went with the coastal sub, knowing that there was 2 more ships on escort duty last turn. But for now, that's where he went, and I'm sure that's probably going to change before next turn. Next up is my purchases. My purchase, I will get all of my land units at $1 discount this turn. I have $77 to spend. I am purchasing 25 militia for $25. I'm purchasing, oh, I got that. Got advanced artillery. So my artillery will be advanced artillery. So I'm purchasing 4 advanced artillery for $12. For 7 infantry and 1 airborne infantry for $16. So that's 28 altogether. And for $8, I'm buying 2 Katyusha rockets. And for $16, I'm buying 2 medium armor and 2 mechanized infantry. That's all $77 I have to spend. I only have, oh, and the CCP are saving their $2. They're not spending any money. Okay, that's purchase phase. Thank you to the British for your lend-lease of my $3 and the United States for your $10. Coming in very handy for this large purchase this turn. My only combat this turn is going to be, because the Germans surprise attacked me. I wasn't surprised myself, but the ability says it's just called a surprise strike. So I can only do one attack this turn, and that's going to be, I'm going to send my 5 motorized infantry and 2 light armor from North Caucasia into Transcaucasia. And yeah, that's going to be my only combat move. But also, technically, combat is some scorching. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scorch the railroad between northern Barbarossa and Lubelski. I am going to scorch the railroad between southern Barbarossa and Lubelski. I'm going to scorch the railroad between eastern Ukraine and western Ukraine. I will scorch the railroad between eastern Ukraine and southern Ukraine. And I will scorch the railroad between Taurida and southern Ukraine. I'm not doing any other scorching right now. That's my combat moves for the turn. Let's roll out for Transcaucasia. He has 1 airborne defending at a 2. All right. So his airborne will be the blue. My 2 light armor will be at attacking at a 3 in the mountains. And my 5 motorized infantry will be at 1. He rolled a 3, that's a miss. 2 is a miss, 7 is a miss, 6. There are no hits. All right, round 2. He missed. Everybody missed. Round 3. He gets a hit. And all of my dudes missed. So I will lose 1 motorized infantry. All right. 5. Oh, I got a 1. One of my motorized infantry come in clutch. Finally. So he will take off the German flag. German airborne. And one of my motorized infantry. Then we'll do 5 and 5. So Germany, Vichy is at 5. Germany is at 55, and they will move down to 50. Soviet Union is at 41, and they will move up to 46. Okay. Non-combat moves. I will move 2 infantry out of Karjala into Karelia. 1 infantry from Kalmytskaya will walk down to Northern Caucasia. My 2 fighters in Moscow will fly to Kiev. My tactical in Moscow will also fly to Kiev. My 3 infantry in Moscow will walk to Western Russia. My militia in Chita will rail to Primorsky Krai. My 3 infantry in Karulin will, actually hold on. 2 cavalry in Central Mongolia will walk up to Buryatia. 1 cavalry in Central Mongolia. Oh, I never flagged Central. Will we'll move 2 into northern Kazakhstan. 2 infantry in Central Mongolia will walk up to Buryatia. 1 infantry in Kobdo will walk to northern Kazakhstan. 3 infantry in Karulin will walk to Central Mongolia. My fighter in Novosibirsk will hop on the rail and go to Kiev. It's my 2nd rail. And that's it for my movements. Place units. Okay. So I have a lot of units to place. 2 mechs and 2 tanks going to Moscow. Did I get improved factories? Yes, I did. Okay. 2 Katushka rockets will be placed in Oil Kursk. Actually, no. They will also go to Moscow. 6 units. Place up to 8. 1 airborne infantry go to Moscow. That's 7 units in Moscow. All right. Change out this chip. Militia. That's 2 militia. So 3 of my 25 militia are going to be placed in North Caucasia. One militia will go into Crimea. That's 4. One militia going to Tarita. That's 5. There. 5 chip to break up again. Okay, 1, 2. Sorry. 2 militia will go into Primorsky Krai. I have 3 here. 1 militia into Amur. 1 militia into Cheetah. 1 militia into Buryatia. Okay, then I have 10, 13, 14 more militia. Kiev value is 3. Yep. I'm going to place, let's see, 2, okay. 3 militia in Kiev. 3 militia in Kiev. I will place two infantry into Kiev. 3. At the end of my video, I'll do a unit overview. Okay, Kiev is done. I'll place 1 militia in eastern Ukraine. I will place 1 militia into Smolensk. Smolensk, I will place 2 infantry. That leaves me with 3 infantry left to place. Alright. In Western Russia, change this to 2 chaps. I will place 1 militia. In Karelia, I will place 2 militia. I have 6 left. I'll place 1 militia into Kola. One militia I will place in Karjala. What's this chip? One militia. Oops. So that's 3, 1, 2. 1. Will get placed into northern Russia. Pardon me. Scoped. 1 militia. Oh, and more yellow chips. Jeez. Will get placed into Turkmenistan. One will go into Karelin. And my last militia will go... Where do I want to put it? Into Kursk. Okay. And then Actually, the militia in Oral Kursk will actually get placed into Stalingrad. And then I will place 3 infantry into Oral Kursk and 4 advanced artillery. Into Oral Kursk. Oh, this was that border. Okay. That was all of my money. All of my placements. Okay. So, CCP will collect their $2 in the term of 4. And the Soviet Union, USSR, is at 46. And I have Moscow and Stalingrad, I believe. Yeah. So I'll collect $2 for my bonuses this turn. 46. Yes, 46, 48. For my 2 cities, and I do not get to collect the $2 from the US because of the German sub on my line. 46, 48. But I do collect 48. 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8. 48. Okay. This money over here. All right. That's basically it for my turn. But now I will do an unit overview of my territories for my fellow opponents and players. So I have 3 militia in Primorsky Krai, 1 militia in Amur, 1 militia in Chita, 2 cavalry, 2 infantry, and 1 militia in Buryatia. Karelin has 1 militia. Central Mongolia has 3 infantry. Northern Kazakhstan has 1 cavalry and 1 infantry. Actually, I'm going to pause my unit overview and do my recruitment roll for the CCP. Need a 1 or 2. Oh, I get it. So I will place 1 infantry into Sinking. Okay. Continuing on with my unit overview, I have 2 mountain infantry, 1 regular infantry, 2 militia, and 1 AAA in Sinking for CCP. And in Tibet, I have 1 regular infantry and 1 militia. The Soviet Union has 1 militia in Turkmenistan, 4 motorized infantry and 2 light armor in Transcaucasia, 1 infantry and 3 militia in North Caucasia, 1 militia in Stalingrad, 1 militia in Crimea, 1 militia in Turita, 1 militia in eastern Ukraine. I scorched the rail between Turita and southern Ukraine, between eastern Ukraine and southern Ukraine, and between eastern Ukraine and western Ukraine. In Kiev, I still have my minor factory. Then I have 5 infantry, 3 militia, 3 fighters, 1 tactical bomber. In Kursk, I have 3 infantry and 4 advanced artillery. In Moscow, I have an air transport, a airborne, 2 medium armor, 2 mechanized infantry, and 2 Katyushka rockets. In Smolensk, I have 1 militia and 2 infantry. In Western Russia, I have 1 militia and 3 infantry. In Northern Russia, I have 1 militia. In Karelia, I have 2 militia, 2 infantry. In Kola, I have 1 militia. That's it for my unit overview. My turn. Next up will be 5-star general and the Japanese. I'm expecting an invasion of the Dutch islands this turn. Alright, later.